What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Mobile Survival. This is episode number 5, and we left off at this unnamed... It's a longer trek than I thought to get to the top. This unnamed valley right here, which I asked you guys to name in the comments. And we have a lot of names that that you guys came up with, and some are really good. Some of the honorable mentions I thought were Moon Pass, Dead End Dip, Moonlight Chasm, Valley of the Silver Moon, and the Moon Landscape. But the one that I like the most is Moon Gate. I think that is a perfect name for this. We wanted to call it the Corridor, but we already named something the Corridor. So Moon Gate is perfect. We got the moon in the background right there. So here is your postcard of Moon Gate. And let's get right into episode 5. Before we get into episode 5, actually, a lot of you guys commented that the first person thing was kind of cool. Some of you liked first person. Some of you didn't like first person. So I think we're going to try and stick to kind of a middle ground between them. But some of you said that you wish that we had done the jump that we did last episode in third person, so we could see it from a better perspective. So I went through and made like a little montage of the jump from different perspectives. I hope you enjoy this. I know we didn't do the actual jump in third person like that, but that's about the best I can do. And I realized that the odds that we made it down without a scratch are insanely low, because the number of times I had to redo that jump to try and land without destroying components is like a lot. A lot of the lands that we did for that little montage, we actually ended up destroying stuff, which is kind of crazy. But let's get into episode 5. We're gonna hop in this thing, and I think we're gonna go a little bit first. So we are gonna be using third person and first person. We'll try and keep some segments in first person only and some segments in a hybrid of the two, so that we can get a good middle ground. Where are we headed, by the way? That way. Okay, we have our episode 4 end right there, by the way, so we know how far we've made it. Let's make a little bit of ground, and we'll find somewhere we can stop to mine some stuff and get some work done on our ship. There were some pretty good suggestions on things I could do, and this is going to be the episode of hydrogen. So we're going to be adding our hydrogen engine, our O2H2 generator. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool over there. And some hydrogen tanks. So that's what we're going to be doing this episode. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, that is death. Good thing I decided not to YOLO that. Let's go around here. Off to the... Oh my god. Wow. Okay. We got to be a little more careful there. There's a thunderstorm off in the distance as well, so we want to make a little bit of ground if we can to try and avoid that. Let's see, weather is thunderstorm. That is not... I don't like that. Let's try and come down over here into this nice little valley, and I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, but I guess we'll take the chance. It's not looking terrible. I can use a little bit of third person maybe to... Oh gosh, some bumpies. Let's head down into this forest right here. This is a cool... That's like a pyramid over there. That's pretty awesome. In the Valley of Trees. I guess we'll go straight here and we'll come around to the left to try and get to our objective there. This is episode 5. We had hopes that by episode 6 we would get to that point. So we got to cover a little bit of ground, but we do still want to make some work done on our ship. So we're gonna find a place to stop pretty soon. Hopefully when this... I think probably if it gets too foggy we'll stop, and if the thunderstorm ends we'll stop, so that we can do work on our ship. Oh, we got a rock here. Let's, that looks like an iron rock. If so, that is perfect for us. I think that is going to be an iron rock. Let's go ahead and pause here, hop out, grab our drill, and yes, it is iron. So there's no reason not to grab this, and I guess we'll stop here and do a little bit of work on our ship as well. So let's get some iron, and let's, I want to try and make some steel plates. How are you doing? I think we have a lot of iron on us, so let's go ahead and make like 200 steel, that's gonna require too much. Let's make 100 steel plates so we have some stuff to work with. That's gonna require 200 iron, but I think we have plenty. 2,000 iron, yeah. And we have 7,000. So yeah, we are kind of set. Let's go ahead and stick all that in here and let that do its thing while we get more iron. We're actually getting quite a bit of iron here. This rock is bigger than it seems from the outside. There's a lot of iron in this thing. Okay, we've got most of the rock done. Let's start working on our ship a little bit. Actually, let's get this done here. Do I have... Yeah, let's get that built up. Okay, we got these built up. So now what I want to do is I want to lower these pistons to a level. Yeah, I want to lower the pistons so I can raise the ship a little bit. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add like 2 blocks to the front of the ship. I think putting it pretty high like that will be fine. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And we'll add to the length of our ship just a tiny bit. Someone said it would be a good idea to add a little bit of length here because the cockpit's all the way on the front and we want it to be not as on the front. So we're gonna go out 1, and I think we'll do it like this. This will be where the new wheel's gonna be. So not too much forward, just a tiny bit forward. Okay, there's 1 wheel and there's 2 wheels. All right, we got our wheels set up. Let's weld them. And there we go. Okay, our wheels are just a little bit forward now. I'll go ahead and bring this forward just a little bit as well since we have excess steel plates. And that will that'll give us a little bit more room to play with as well on our rover. There we go. All right, we're back with a slightly longer rover than before. Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? I don't know. But we'll live with it. Okay, next what we wanted to do is we wanted to add those hydrogen stuff. And I think what we're gonna do is build out the sides a little bit. Like here, we'll put a couple of blocks. And then maybe we'll do the same here. We'll build out the sides just a little bit more so that we've got room on the rover to play with. All right, the rover has like some front now, which looks nice. And we have a lot of room on the sides too, especially on this side. We have plenty of room to work with right there. So yeah. So the first step is gonna be an O2H2 generator, which we could double up right here. We could have one, well, where do we wanna put them? We could really put them anywhere, honestly. Okay, let's put our O2H2 generator right here, which is kind of a weird spot, but it automatically connects with that right there because we have the connections on the inside. So let's go ahead and build this up. It's, hopefully we have everything. We just need 1 large steel tube and a couple more construction components. Okie dokie, we can do that. All right, there we go, O2H2 generator, and that has unlocked the hydrogen tank, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna be using small hydrogen tanks because we have a small ship. And it has a connection right there. So I can actually stick it right there and it should connect to the same block this is connecting to. So I like that. Okay, there we go. We now have a hydrogen tank. We have an O2H2 generator, which has ice. The hydrogen tank is filling up. It's a good sign. Okay, now we just need a hydrogen engine somewhere and that will allow us to do stuff. Oh, but we can also get hydrogen for our jetpack now too, if we turn that back on with this. Oh yeah, there we go, okay. So yeah, we can now get hydrogen for our jetpack, so that's gonna help out a lot as well. It's not gonna help us get up here though. There we go, that's our new way up. Okay, let's hop in here. We can now get some hydrogen. Nice, we're full on hydrogen, which means we can now use our jetpack if we want to, which is very nice. It's gonna mean we can go into like holes and stuff and come out without having to make sure that our hole is, you know, walkable. Now, even though we do have the jetpack, I'm going to try not to do much scouting with the jetpack because I feel like that will ruin a lot of the fun of the series if we just fly around with the jetpack to scout out our paths. I would like to still require like some sort of drone for that or something like that, which we'll probably do in a couple episodes once we have like the large grid stuff. Anyway, let's get this engine set up too. If we can hop on the front of this, well, we don't even need to. I have a jetpack now, but still, let's get the engine set up. Like we'll put it on this side here. I'll remove this, which I added just a second ago. I'm gonna add 2 engines. I'm not gonna build both of them up yet, but having 2 might be nice in the future. I don't know. We'll just add them because we have the space at this point. Okay, there we go. We're connecting it like this, and that will allow us connection to the refinery and also connection to these right here. You know what the really nice thing is? Now I can hop out of things like this and it won't say fuel low every time I hop out. That's very nice. Okay, there we go. We now have a hydrogen engine. Let's get these other guys built up so that we can see if our hydrogen engine works. Okay, we're connected to that. That's good. Wait. What are you grabbing? What are you grabbing? I heard this thing just start to go. Oh, it's grabbing the stone. Okay, I'm fine with you grabbing the stone, although you're gonna use our power really fast. But we're building a hydrogen engine anyway, so it'll be fine. And there we go. We now have our connection. Our hydrogen engine should have hydrogen. Yep, that's full. And this guy should still have ice left. Yep, it does. Okay. Now, hydrogen engines for me have never worked on the first go. It's a thing. Every series I do, when I build hydrogen engines, I always have to troubleshoot them for a billion years before they actually work. But this one has worked, so never mind. It's actually very nice. Oh, okay, so the one engine is actually giving us 500 kilowatts of output here, which is a lot. That's enough to run like our refinery and our survival kit at the same time. So that's actually a lot of power. And having two of these would be really good, but it's going to require a constant supply of ice. Okay, that's most of the things I wanted to do. We have hydrogen hooked up. We now have a new source of power. If it got dark, we would not die immediately. It needs to get dark now, and we need to lose all of our ice. Then we would die, but no, everything's looking pretty good. The ship has a new look. I like it. All right, I think we're going to finish mining up this rock here, or as much as we want, and then we'll start heading back on our way. This is pretty good. Maybe we'll take a quick screenshot to commemorate this day. All right, we've got as much iron as we want out of this thing. Maybe I'll get a couple of the rocks lying around, but yeah, I mean, it's got a little bit more, but I think we've got enough. We have like 30K in here, plus an additional like 10K refined, so yeah, I think we're doing well. Okay, let's get a move on. I think we're doing pretty well against the sun. I like to put my camera up like this, straight up, so I can see how far the sun is from the center point. And I think we're doing pretty well. But let's try and make a little bit of ground toward our objective, which is there. We're not going to get all the way there in this episode, but getting a little bit of the way would be nice. All right, let's get going. Check it out. Check out our rover from our third-person perspective here. I think it looks a lot better with these block additions, although that little back piece right there is literally just so that we could get up without our jetpack. The front, though, I think looks way better now as well, so this is very nice. Okay, let's head in this direction off to the left here and see what we can see. See what we can find. We'll do a little third-person bit right here just so we can see this massive thing that's that we're coming up on. Actually, how are we gonna get past this? Good question. Good question. Let's go toward the mountain and we'll see what we're working with here. Oh, we're flying. Oh, a little bit of air right there. That was nice. Yeah, this valley looks very similar to one we were in before. We're not going in circles, are we? All right, let's go up this little pass right here and see what we can find. First person is nice because you can see the bumpies a lot better in first person than in third person. Speaking of bumpies, though, there don't appear to be any bumpies yet, which is very nice. We're gonna go off to the left here because it looks like the better of the two paths. We're keeping our speed as well. We're actually going up this at a pretty high speed here. Oh, a little dip right there. And this looks like the final bit. Wow, we actually got up that with no problem. I was expecting that to be a lot more of a challenge. Should we build an ore detector on this thing? I don't know that we need any ores right now. We're pretty good on iron. I'll stop just out of curiosity of what it is. But even if it's like gold or anything, it's magnesium. It's ice as well. This might be a bad decision, but I'm gonna say we're good on ice for now. We're pretty good on it. We don't need to worry about it quite yet. Okay, I bet you there's gonna be like a big valley on the other side of this. Oh Lord, okay. Oh no, it's fine. Okay, first person just scared us a little bit. Okay, oh, we're going into a forest though. I kind of like that. That's neat. We just need to make sure our solar panels don't tap any of these trees as we go by. And then this looks like it's gonna be a cliff right here. I don't know though. Yeah, yeah, oh my gosh. Okay. The quarry. That's the name for this one. This looks like a quarry. This is the quarry. Take a screenshot there because that's a really, really nice one. In fact, that might even be thumbnail worthy. Luckily for us though, the quarry is not too bad. Oh, we're going down it though, a little bit here. Luckily there's not many bumpies, but we're gonna go down and then up, I think, is the play. Well, first person. What's the best way, do you think? Maybe off to the left here? Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll go straight into here and then up to the left. Because our objective is to the left over there. Oh, oh my god, I don't know if we got any flight there, but it felt like we did. Alright, back into the nice smooth hills at a pretty high speed. Whoa, that's a really nice mountain off to our right there. Not that one right there, but that one right there. It looks like a meteor almost, like a big ball. That doesn't even really look like a mountain. That's a mountain, but that thing in front of us? I don't even know. It's like Pride Rock or something. Oh my gosh, it looks like a golf course over here. We've got like little sand areas, or what's it called, a bunker in golf? I don't know my golf terms. I'm not up to speed on my golf. But I like that rock right there. What should we call that rock? Last time I asked what we should call something, there were a lot of amazing comments on what we should call it. It was the big cliffs that we came across at the start of last episode. I asked what we should call that, and I got a lot of really cool names. So what should we call this one? Some of the cliff names, I have them on the side here. We've got the Grooves of Creation, which was my favorite one. We've got Turtle's Spirit Mountains. We've got Grand Canyon 2, Waffle Ridge, the Cliffs of Insanity, the Chasm of the Jagged Death Crevasse, the Valley of Lost Souls, the If I Was Going Fast, I Would Not Last, the Reaper's Rifts, the Gauntlet, the Valley of Woes, the Stardust Razorback Mountain, the Humps Don't Lie Chasms, and the Canyon of Nope, which is another amazing one, by the way. So we got a lot of really cool names there. What should we name that one? Let loose in the comments. Ooh, I kind of want to go through there because it looks cool. That's a huge mountain. Oh my gosh. As we get closer, it's getting bigger, as perspective works, but that is insane. I've got to take some pictures here because this is just beautiful. Looking over there and looking over there. Okay, we've got some really cool cool pictures of these. These are beautiful. I like these. Let's try and go in that valley there. I don't know if it's going to work out, but it's kind of curving around in the direction we need to go. And that looks like the boring path. So let's try the fun path. And if it doesn't work, we'll come around to the boring path and try and take it. It looks like there's a little bit of a cliff there, so I don't know that this is going to work, but the only way to really know is to try. Also, we can really let loose on speed here because look at this. Can we reach? Oh my God, we reached 50 meters per second. That's insane. Let's slow down a little bit because that's a little too fast, but we had to take the opportunity where we could to gun it. Oh man. Okay, into the valley. This is a beautiful mountain. If I do another series, we're gonna do it on that mountain. That's gonna be where we start. Someone remind me because I need to use that mountain somehow. Do we go up? I guess we could. There's no bumpies, so we can just kind of go fast and then whee! So that's the cliff that I saw earlier that I said might block us from going around here. I don't really know how we can get around that. We could go right over there and try and get up that, but that's kind of really out of our way. Well, maybe we can just go straight up this mountain. Not straight up the entire mountain, obviously, but straight up the side here. This is the wall. That's a good name for this, I think. Oh, it actually curves around there, but we want to get up there, so I don't think curving around would be a good idea. Let's try and go up this. We're gonna need a lot of power on our wheels. But we should... Oh, man, I was indecisive, and I think I nailed that tree right there. Yeah. Oh, my lord. Okay. I think we're fine, though. I don't see any sparks. Okay. This is where we're going to try and get up. Not the entire thing, but a little bit of it. Which, actually, it doesn't look like it's going to be that bad. There's not a lot of bumpies over here. Maybe off to the right there, because we do want to get up to this little mountain bit. Oh, there's some bumpies over here, though, we got to be careful of. Oh, was this the right call? Look, look at the terrain we're going on. Well, we did choose the non-boring path, so I guess I can't complain, can I? Let's try and cross right here onto this side, because that's not looking like a path I can cross. So let's go up here. I kind of want to go down that valley, but I don't know if there's enough clearance down there either. So let's go up this way and hope that there's like a path to the left that we can cross. That'll be a little more accessible for our rover. And in the worst case, we can, you know, we can try and do another jump with our parachutes. Okay. Let's look off here and see if there's anything. Perhaps that'll help us out. Yeah, this is looking, I mean, okay, we've definitely taken the hairy path because is this even navigable? Unless we like go up that mountain, but like, I don't know, man. I mean, we're kind of going in the direction, so it doesn't matter that much. But this is pretty bad. Here's my question though. Okay, do we try to go up that right there? Or do we try and continue for that snow area and then curve around to the left, because that pass right there looks impossible. Unless we go up the mountain and then off the side. I don't know, maybe we just continue to the snow area and then curve around. Again, it's still kind of in the direction we're trying to go. I've already made 15 kilometers, so I'm not that worried about distance. See, I don't know if that's even possible, though. Well, actually, I say that, and I do see a little bit of a path there, so maybe we try it. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go. It's gonna be a little hairy, but that's okay. Oh, we got a couple bumpies here. Should be fine. We have big enough wheels to handle that. Okay, let's try and make it to that pass. See if we can make it up that. Now, making it to that pass is gonna be another story. We might have to construct a bridge or something. Unless we found like a route. What's this rock? I mean, we don't really need anything. If it's ice, we'll take it. But we don't really need anything else. Oh, we just nailed a tree. Whoops. Oh my gosh, it's actually ice. Wow, okay. Let's grab some ice then. Here's one thing we could do. And some people have commented on this a little bit, that saying that it's something we could do. We're not allowed to have thrusters pointing down like that, because we're not allowed to fly. That would make this challenge too easy. But we are allowed to have them pointing up like that, or pointing back for that matter, or forward. So we could make thrusters that keep us in place, which would help us climb something like that. So maybe that's not a bad idea, and this would be a perfect spot for them too. So if we can get some steel plates in here, let's try and build a couple of those. Okay, never mind. We can't make the atmospheric thrusters because we require cobalt, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for cobalt. I don't know if this can even refine cobalt though. Can it? Basic refinery. Oh yeah, maybe it can. I'm trying to remember back on the economy only series where we had only basic refineries for a long time. I don't really remember if it could refine cobalt, but we're good on ice. We're good on everything else. Let's start off toward that thing. See if we can find a path, which is gonna be a little hard, but I don't know. Yeah, going down there doesn't look like a possibility. Going forward looks like our best possibility, which I don't know. Let's see what we have. Let's see what presents ourselves over this cliff. Let's see what presents itself to us over this cliff. And we'll also see what ore this is, because we're on top of an ore right now. If it's cobalt, we'll be really lucky. It is magnesium, but magnesium doesn't spawn alone, usually. You know what? Let's get an ore detector on this thing. I've had it trying to manually ore detect. One detector component. What does a detector component require? Nickel. Well, I can get nickel. I don't suppose I have anything inside the seat, do I? Oh, we have nickel. Okay. I was just hunting for nickel. I'm like, I don't suppose we have, we've kept any. Wait, do we have cobalt in there too? Hang on. We have cobalt too. What? All right, let's see if we can get this stuff refining then. We started with the nickel, and then we get the cobalt, and then we hit the stone. Okay, ore detector. There we go. That's gonna help us out. It'll help us with our sanity, so we don't have to hop out of the thing every time we drive over an ore. That'll be very nice. But with that, I'm gonna let this kind of refine stuff because we need a lot of nickel. So I'm gonna let it do the nickel very slowly while we drive. We need to find a way down here. And honestly, that's not looking that bad. That little route right there, even though it's gonna be a little hairy, it's not looking that bad. We can go up elsewhere. We'll deal with that when we come to it. But this little path right here is not looking like the worst thing in the world. We're using our handbrake a lot here, which is spacebar, by the way. Someone told me that using a handbrake is less likely to flip the rover, which is very good intel. Very, very good intel. So we're going to be using handbrake here. And it's also not using as much power. While using the reverse uses a lot of power. Okay, we're pretty much down here. Oh, I'm not even looking straight. Whoops, sorry about that. Let's use our third person here. Can we just go straight up this? Because if we could, yeah, actually, we can maybe go straight up that right there. If we could, that would make life a lot easier. It looks like there's a couple bumpies, but let's see. We'll try our luck. What's the worst that would happen? Excuse me, why? Why? What's going on? I didn't mean to hop out. I meant to go into third person. Let's hit reverse to try and get some more control over this thing. Okay, good lord. Okay, we managed to damage some of our things right there by accident, which is not good. I don't know what was kind of forcing me that way. Wait, why am I getting pulled? What? Oh, sorry, I'm disoriented. I thought we were like straight on like this. No, we're not. We're actually still going down the mountain here. That would be straight on. Okay, whoops. With a little bit more friction, maybe we can do this. If I hold X, maybe we can try the jumpy thing. That was maybe a bad idea. All right, you know what? Park. Okay, reverse. Sometimes when I park, it tries to go backwards. Which, okay, when you're in the pilot seat, it doesn't look like the angle's that steep, but now looking at it, I'm like, holy crap, we're trying to climb up the side of a mountain. Okay, let's break a couple of these so it's a little bit easier for us. Okay, little by little we'll get there. Luckily, it looks like we're almost past the hard part. Okay, let's see about now. I mind a little bit more of that little mountain in front of us that's causing us a little bit of trouble. Let's see if our wheels can handle it. Okay, they got forward a little bit, but it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Let's see what's going on in third person. Maybe that'll give us a little bit more insight. Oh, okay. Actually, third person's helping out quite a bit there. We made a little bit of progress. Try and find out what our roadblocks are and try and solve them. So this doesn't have traction there. We have a little bit of trouble on this bit. Oh man, I'm lucky I had a jetpack there. We could have gone all the way down the mountain. Again, it's very steep. It doesn't look steep when you're driving, but it's very steep. Okay, let's see if we can get forward a little bit more. Third person, help us out. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes, you can do it. Yes. Okay, I think we're up. Well, I mean, we have a little bit more to go, but let's I guess we'll go off to the left here. Yeah, this is much better. We're still at a very steep angle. You can see from the little bank angle thing on our right side. So we have to be very careful. What is this? Well, this is a challenge. How are we even supposed to get past this? I guess let's go across this way. Let's actually do a little bit of scouting real quick to see. Now, I said I wouldn't use my jetpack to scout, but we can still walk and scout if we want to. That's still totally allowed. Or use our jetpack to get past small little obstacles like that. Okay, this is a pain in the butt. But we need to know what's on the other side of this before we try to navigate it. I'm surprised I didn't see this from the other mountain. Wait, why are we not on that one? That's the one we should be on. That looks a lot better. Let's build a bridge over to that one. That looks like that would serve us a little better. Okay, this is the bridge we're going to be building. It's going to be 4 wide. We're only building 2 right now so that we can get most of this built out. Then we'll come back and put the rest of them in. Oh my gosh. But this is going to allow us to get to the other side of the mountain here. That little bit right there, which looks a lot friendlier, which is going to be nice. Okay, I think our bridge is looking good. This is what our bridge looks like. It should get us over to that side at least. So let's see if we can get over there. The hardest part's going to be navigating our thing onto this bridge, but once we get onto it, it should be good. I'm going to go ahead and remove this one because I don't need this one anymore. Maybe I'll remove these ones over here as well. Because we might want to back up a little bit before we get going. Back up a little bit. Handbrake. Oh man, okay. It's really hard to stop ourselves, but okay, here we go. Let's just get one of these wheels on here. Perfect. Okay, I think we've pretty much got this. Are we good to hang out on this thing or what? We're almost too big for this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're good, but like, good lord. It's a bit tight, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Let's park right there. That's a cool screenshot. We're getting there. This is definitely easier in third person. We're getting there though. Let's get to the next leg here and go up a little bit and down. Okay, nice. I'm gonna actually leave that structure there. Someone commented a long time ago that we should leave structures where we built them, so I think we're gonna do that. It's gonna look cool in the end if we come back to these and we're like, oh, hey, that's where we did this. I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, we're getting rejected by something over here. What are we getting rejected by? Oh, we bumped up against something, but it's fine. This looks like we're at the smooth sailing bit. Woo, nice. Okay. We need to get past this little world seam or whatever, because it's causing us some problems. Oh, actually, it looks like it's gonna be very easy. Okay, I like that. All right, we're past that. 1 obstacle down. Many more to go. It looks like it's getting a little bit easier over here, though. Yeah, I like this. This is easier to climb than what we just went through. We're heading in the direction of our thing, so this is good. We're making progress. It's just that we're now on top of a mountain, and I'm like, how are we going to get down? That right there is how... Oh, well, we can go up that side, but... I feel like we're past the hardest part, but I don't really know, because that also looks hard. Let's come down this. Let's turn ourselves... This might be a little too steep for us to be trying to come down, but... Okay, we handled it. Whew. And let's make our way toward that. The ominous mountain looming in the distance over there that we're gonna have to cross. Hey, who knows? It might not actually be that hard. Okay. Well, so far it's not... If there's trees on it, it can't be that bad, right? Trees don't grow in bad areas. Okay, we find ourselves going up a mountain, which is scary. But it's not the scariest thing we've done today. Well, no, okay, going up a different mountain was the scariest thing we've done today, so I take that back. Should I be trying to get into that valley instead of climbing the mountain? Oh, we nailed a tree. It's gone. Sorry, tree. You know, I'm just noticing from here, everything looks easier. It looks like we could have just gone like zoop, and then come up this way and then come up like that. Instead, we went like up there and then down there and then up that thing and then like over here. So I don't know. Maybe it just looks easier from a distance. I'd say where we are, our tilt risk is pretty high, which I don't like. How have you done on the cobalt? We could actually get those things up and running. Oh, it's actually done quite a bit. That's more cobalt than we need, I think. It needs to get those. Once it gets those, we can get these downward facing ones. And those should allow us to actually stick to this mountain so we don't have as much of a tilt rate. Or as much of a flip risk, which we have a lot of right now. All right, there we go. We have both of our atmospheric thrusters now working there. We're going to give them an override. We're not going to give them any override right now, but we're going to at least have a button that we can give them an override, which will help us stay on target. Okay, this is looking a little bit promising. That's good. Let's continue this way. We're almost like level a little bit. Something tells me we're not going to be able to get past everything though. Oh, okay. Well, this is still promising. I'll go up a little bit here actually. Which, I mean, up is not the direction we really want to go, is it? But it looks a little smoother up here, which I like. We've got trees growing in the rock. What's on the other side of this? Please not a big cliff. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, an ice lake. That's cool. Wow. Well, I don't think I can even make it down to the ice lake. That's the problem. Obviously left of that mountain would have been the better option here. Although if we make it to the ice lake, it looks like there's a path on the other side of the ice lake leading out. But the only way we can get down there, I think at this point, is like a parachute. Which we can do, but I don't know. Let's stay up here a little bit. We'll see what we have on the other side of this mountain and then decide what we want to do from there. Oh! Okay, went a little fast there. Oh! This is actually quite a nice way down. Ice path does not look like... We're not going to go right there. That's a horrible idea. Getting into the ice mountains is just not a great plan, I think. We need to try and find a way over there where those nice mountains are. The friendly mountains. Got some iron under us. Can we just go down this? I'm extra afraid of bumpies. Bumpies are fine with our wheels, but bumpies on an incline are always dangerous. Okay, let's go around to the left this way and continue down this little slope. Oh, we see the moon over there. Very nice. This is like hard mode. We're just in this giant mountainous terrain. I mean, I took the fun path for a reason, but it looked like we could just get around it if we had gone left, so that would have been the smart path. I mean, we're getting close to the ground, which is nice. We haven't had to deal with a lot of bumpies on the way down, but I don't know about this method. I don't know about that either. Oh, man. Let's park here. Since we're naming stuff, what do you guys think this one should be called? Oh, that mountain back there actually looks very similar to this one right there. They have a similar, you know, top and then like side shape. That's kind of cool. Okay, so getting to that mountain would be nice if we could just get straight over there, but I don't think we could. Unless we gunned it with like thrusters. If we made like a little launch pad, gunned it over there with thrusters, and then... I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? So this basically, if we continue this out a little bit that way, we could maybe reach that mountain right there. Like that one right in front of us. If we turn our thrusters that are back here backwards. So, yeah, we'll take these off for now. Because we're right side up now, so we don't need them. Okay, something like that. So now we have thrusters to help us gain a little bit of speed, we have interior plates, so we can build out this bridge a little bit longer, so we can gain speed on it, and then we'll be good to try and get over to that mountain. I'm not gonna build an entire bridge over there, but we will at least get clear of the mountain a little bit. I don't know where that's gonna land us. It might land us on the mountain, it might land us there, I don't know. But we have parachutes and we need to use them because I can't with this mountain anymore. Okay, ready, we're in line. I'll do this one in third person because last time people didn't like the first person, or I mean, some people did, some people didn't. Parachutes, let's do a quick check to see if we have parachutes in here. Yep, both parachutes are armed. All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I'm aimed straight. There we go. We are aimed true. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's not as fast as I wanted, but we should be able to use our thrusters to gain a little bit more distance. And then number 9 to get parachutes out. Oh, that was a little late on the parachutes. Okay, okay. Don't tip. Don't tip. Don't tip. Come on, you can do this. Forward. Forward a little bit. Forward a little bit. Forward. All right, we're just gonna use the battery technique. Do we have steel plates on us? Oh, it's actually tilting back and I didn't even need to do anything. Wow. I just hopped out and it fixed itself, or it is fixing itself. Okay. Maybe I was the one leading it that way. All right, anyway, we have landed and we have not taken any damage except for that thing, which I think was damaged already. We need to get up on this mountain now. All right, we are up. Awesome. We're just passing the 2-hour mark on the video as well, so where we should have made around 30 kilometers, we made 22, so that's not bad. Maybe we'll make a little bit more here. Let's try and get through this bit of mountain ranges before we call it an episode, just so we don't have to deal with more of the same next time. So I'm not really planning on stopping at that ice lake because I think it's too much. It will be too much trouble to get down there and back up. So I think we're gonna skip the ice lake. Unless we're forced to go down to the ice lake. We might be forced. Okay, maybe we're forced to go down to the ice lake. Okay, we're not skipping the ice lake. All is good. And actually, I said there wasn't any easy way to get up from the ice, but there's a lot. Look, all that on the left there is easy. I think I could only see that area on the right, which was just mountain. So it looked obviously like the worst thing in the world to try and get up. But no, this is looking a little bit easier. It'll be nice to drive around on the ice lake too, because that's like a big flat. You can just drive around as fast as you want. Let's get some speed on this thing. First, get ourselves nice and flat. Oh, it's not actually flat, is it? Well, still. I mean, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful ice. I love it. We've got giant mountain to the left, or to the right. We've got valley to the left with mountain that we're going to have to cross next episode. I just love this area. We're going 60 meters per second. All right, let's slow down here. Slow it down. Hit the handbrake. Whoo, man. Okay. Put it in park. Wow, that was an episode. We got through that, basically. Wait. That? Wait, where were we just? We were over there, okay. We got through... You can't even see how hard it is from here. We got through all that mountain right there. We started, yeah, about 25 kilometers that way, so we made pretty good distance, I would say. Now, we could have taken the easy path, which would have taken us around that way and probably into here, and we probably would have gotten here about an hour ago, but we took the hard path, and it definitely was hard. You can see we have a destroyed thing here to show for it, so... And some of this is destroyed too, I think. Yeah, a little bit of that. But anyways, we're stopping on the ice lake. If you guys want to give the ice lake a name, put those down in the comments and we'll name it next episode. Get a little postcard probably of this mountain because that's cool. That's a nice mountain. Or of that pass that we just went through, the impassable pass. I don't know. The impasse, maybe. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this one. End of episode 5. Next episode will be the last episode where we're going to be using this small rover. The episode after that, we'll be using the large rover, so that's going to be interesting to kind of switch things up a little bit. But if you like this one, please hit the like button. If you are new here, there's a subscribe button that will give you notifications about the video when it's uploaded and stuff like that. And if you want to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon down below in the description. You'll get your name on the right side there in the end credits. But I'll see you all in the next episode of Space Engineers Mobile Survival.